guys, so today I have probably the most informational video that I will probably ever make. Hopefully the most helpful video. It's going to be basically like the ultimate guide to how to create your registry and what exactly you need on your registry. I am pregnant with my second baby, so I have gone through this before. I made lots of mistakes creating my baby registry and adding like a bunch of unnecessary things. If you are a mother expecting and don't know where to start, definitely watch this video. If you have friends that are pregnant that you think might need help, definitely send them this video their way. So yeah, before I get started, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and put your post notification bell on so you don't miss my videos in the future. But yeah, let's just get started. Alright, so I know how overwhelming a baby registry can be, especially not really having any information on what to put on your baby registry or anything, like which baby registries to use. So I'm going to answer all those questions hopefully in this video. The first thing that I will say about starting your registry is don't even look at it as a list of things for people to buy you. Just create your baby registry as a list for yourself. You'll be surprised at what people actually will buy you, but a baby registry is a perfect place to just make a list of every single thing that you might need. And regardless if someone buys it for you or not, it's a great place to just have that list there. And so when things start getting bought, you can check things off. If you buy anything on your baby registry list, you can check that off too. And it's just a great place to just keep everything super organized. Which brings me in to which baby registry to use. You only need to use one baby registry. I swear by this baby registry. I used it for Coda. I'm going to be using it for baby number 2, but you only need one, and that is Babyliss. Do not use any other registry. Babyliss is the perfect place where you can add anything from Amazon, Nordstrom, buybuy BABY, Pottery Barn, Zara, random websites that aren't baby related at all. You can add things from anywhere onto Babyliss, so you don't have to register for multiple different places, send people multiple different links. It's just so much easier to just keep it all in one place, unless you're someone who does want to take advantage of freebies. I wasn't someone that really cared for the freebies. A lot of the freebie places you have to pay for shipping anyways, and it's just, to me, like in my head, I'm like, that's not free. But yeah, if you want to do freebies, maybe like fake your registries, get some freebies, finesse that way, but really you just need to use Babyliss because you can add anything. Getting into Babyliss, basically you're gonna start with all your categories. You're gonna have multiple categories, but how we did it, which I think was the most helpful, is we added a few of our own categories. We did our top picks, Dani's top picks, and then Ashley his top picks. And something that I will say is you definitely do want a variety of things on your registry. You're going to want your like expensive items, but you do also want to keep in mind not everyone's going to obviously buy expensive items. You definitely want to have more affordable items, just like balance that part out. But yeah, so getting into creating your registry, I'm gonna go by categories. The first category that I will start with is the nursery, furniture, and sleep. So the first, probably number one item that you do need is a bassinet. So the baby is obviously going to be sleeping in a bassinet for about like 3 to 4 months. That's going to be right by your bed. We got the Halo bassinet. There's other bassinets that you could do. Depending on your price range, you could get the Snoo, which is a lot of money. But yeah, the Halo bassinet is one of the more affordable ones. There might even be cheaper bassinets out there. You don't need the most expensive stuff on the market. Also keep that in mind. The next thing is, for me, it was probably one of the most essential, is the Snuggle Me, which you could also do the Docatot, and there could be other cheaper options out there. But basically it's just like a little cushion where you can lay the baby in. I prefer the Snuggle Me over the Docatot. It is a little bit cheaper, but this is a perfect way to just like set your baby down like right next to you, so you're not holding them all day. You know, give them some teethers. give them like some toys to play with, and they just lay down and chill. They can take a nap. Just make sure that you watch them while they're taking a nap in it, because it isn't like a safe sleep item. And then a sound machine, totally not essential. It does say that they do help babies because the baby was in the uterus and it heard like the sound of your heartbeat and all that stuff, and so it can help that way by putting the baby to sleep. I don't necessarily know if it really helped Coda, but we still have it on in Coda's room like 24/7, so it is something that we do use a lot. The next thing you can add on there, which I did not know or didn't really want to put on the baby registry, was a crib. Again, you can use it as a checklist for yourself if you want to buy the crib. Someone actually did end up buying our crib and I was shocked. So yeah, it's just, you never know what people are gonna buy. And then obviously crib mattress. If you're getting a crib, gotta get the mattress for the crib, or else that crib you can't use. But again, those two things aren't even necessarily an essential thing right away. If you want to just get essentials, you don't need a crib for the first few months. But if you want to get everything ready before, then obviously it is going to be essential later on. Baby monitor, definitely 100% essential. We used it by his bassinet. We used it on his crib. The baby monitor we use is the Lollipop. I think it's one of the cheaper options. There may be cheaper ones, but that one, haven't had any issues with it. It's great, it's cute. And then the last item in this category is swaddles. Definitely add some swaddles in there. The swaddles that we use were the zip ups with the arms up. I don't like the I don't like swaddles. They just make me really nervous. As for extra stuff on the registry that you could add, I put a dresser and a rocking chair. You don't even necessarily need a dresser. You could get like some cubbies for your closet, something along those lines. You could add that to your registry. Someone might buy it. And a rocking chair, again, not an essential piece. So as for baby gear, you do need a car seat leaving the hospital, so make sure you do have a car seat. Put it on the baby registry. Someone might buy it. I will say, scratch the infant car seats. You do not need an infant car seat. Look into car seats that double as an infant car seat and goes up to around like 50 pounds. That's something that was very stressful for us. We did get an infant car seat. It is great, but the baby grows out of it so fast, and then you have to scramble around to get a second car seat. That's definitely one of my biggest tips. So yeah, that's something I had no idea about and wish I knew. So hopefully that will help you guys. The next thing you can add on your registry is a stroller. We didn't actually even use a stroller or get a stroller until Kodo was closer to 1 year old, because we were just kind of carrying him around whenever we went out or use a baby carrier. So yeah, you don't actually need a stroller right away. The next thing that was essential for us is a baby swing. We got the Mamaroo baby swing. That one was great. It's another alternative to like the Snuggle Me if you want to set your baby down somewhere and just, again, don't want to hold your baby 24/7, even though it is very tempting. And then, like I just mentioned, a baby carrier. We used the Baby Bjorn. Koda was pretty chunky, so he did grow out of it pretty quickly. But yeah, it's a great thing. You can get either baby carriers, baby slings, and all that stuff. So now on to feeding. If you are planning on breastfeeding, definitely a breast pump. You can either get it through your insurance or you can add it on your baby registry. I actually got one through my insurance and it didn't actually end up working, so I was really thankful that I had asked for one on my baby registry, and it was the Spectra. That one did me wonders. And then another essential thing, I think, for me is the My Breast Friend. It's basically a breastfeeding pillow, and it worked way better than the Boppy. Not necessarily super essential, because again, you could use like pillows and stuff. And then another thing is bottle kits are great things to add. Sometimes it's hard for your baby to like figure out what bottle it likes, and so bottle kits are really great because they come with multiple bottles for you to test out. But Koda really liked the Komotomo bottles. Those ones are the ones I recommend. But again, every baby is different, so that's why I said bottle kits, so you could determine like which bottle your baby likes before you go out and get like a ton of like one bottle. I did not use formula, but if you are someone that plans to use formula, that's a great thing to add to your registry. I can imagine formula gets very expensive, so put it on your registry. People will probably love to help you out with that. And then lastly, burp cloths are a good thing to put on your registry. It's definitely more an affordable item, something that people would love to give you, especially because you are gonna end up with a lot of baby puke, spit up, all that fun stuff on you. So yeah, burp cloths are a great thing, something that you definitely do need. Getting into the next category is changing. Diapers. Definitely an essential. You can do regular diapers. If you want to do cloth diapering, you can add that to your registry depending on what you choose to do. So yeah, diapers. That's like something I put on my Christmas list. Diapers. Wipes, again, wipes. I did put a wipe warmer on there too. There are lots of people that will say you don't need a diaper or a wipe warmer. We actually still use our wipe warmer till this day. Coda likes, you know, the warm wipes. Definitely not an essential thing, but in the beginning, at least for Coda, he hated cold wipes. Something that is necessary is diaper cream, like diaper rash cream. Definitely have some diaper cream on hand. Another one that's good to put on your baby registry if you want is a diaper changer, but I will be 100% honest, we did not even use our diaper changer. You really don't need one. I still have our Kikaroo. That's the one that I put on my registry. We did get, but it's still in my closet. It has not been used. What we did was we just put a little diaper station on the nightstands, used our bassinet as a diaper changer station, put like blankets down or a towel down whenever we changed the diaper, so it wasn't like a mess and got like his sleep area dirty. And then another thing that isn't really a necessity but something that we use is a diaper genie. It's just where you put your diapers in. It is something that we do use. It does fill up really fast and it can be really annoying, so I put it on there just because it is nice to just have like a little trash can next to your little diaper changing area. For bath time, definitely need a bathtub. We got a bathtub that goes from newborn to around the age of 2, so you can get one that fits in your sink or in the bathtub and all that stuff. Obviously some towels, washcloths, and then you can add some soaps. Something that I do think is a necessity, it might not be a necessity for you, but I would get, and they have kits too, like cute little kits for baby registry purposes, but I would get the Medela Cradle Cap shampoo. Your baby might not get Cradle Cap, but it is very common, and it is something that we didn't have, and Coda ended up getting Cradle Cap. And it's just something that is good to have. And if you don't know what Cradle Cap is, it's pretty much dry scalp. I'm not like a doctor or anything, but their scalp can get pretty yucky and dry, and he actually just got it again around, like, he's almost 1.5. Which brings me to the next one, which is the Frida Cradle Cap brushes. And you sponge the baby's head and then you comb all the like dry skin, will comb right off after you use the shampoo and stuff. And so those are some essential pieces that I think you guys should just have on hand just in case it happens. Now, baby care. This is pretty much all you really need. There could be other things, but this is really just what we've used so far. But a humidifier. Coda would get congested throughout the night, so we just always kept a humidifier on. The next thing is something to clean out the baby's nose. I use the Oogie Bear nose picker thing. That one just gets it right out. Some people use the Frida nose sucker. People swear by it, but it didn't work for me. I don't know what I was doing wrong, but nothing came out when I would suck the snot out. It's a really gross tool. So I don't know, maybe it's just me that it didn't work, but it didn't work for me. So I just used the Oogie nose picker, and then if his nose ever got really bad, I just use that little like squeeze and suck thing. So it just depends on your liking. But yeah, something basically just to clean out the baby's nose. That goes for the next thing, which is saline drops. So that's just something that I would put in his nose if I heard him getting kind of congested. Definitely would help. His nose would be completely fine. And then Tylenol is great. It's the only medicine that I've really used so far and had to use for Coda, so that's something that I always have on hand. It's great for if your baby is teething and they're in pain. Don't go crazy with the Tylenol, but like if they're really in pain, definitely Tylenol helps. Also when they get their shots, definitely something good to have is Tylenol, because sometimes they can spike a fever. And then also something good to have on hand, nail clippers. Newborn nails, they do peel themselves, so I was like so nervous to use nail clippers when he was little, because he's so fragile, like their fingers and toes are so fragile. So luckily they do peel like right off in the beginning. But once they start to get like harder fingernails, you definitely will need to clip their nails. But yeah, definitely have some nail clippers on hand. Getting down to the last items, these are all extra things that you can put on your baby registry. Things that are more affordable, things that people definitely like to buy. These are definitely great suggestions. Bedding, that one can be a little bit expensive. I don't know, but I feel like they even raised prices for beddings recently. But I don't know, they be taxing on baby stuff. Another great thing to add are some like clothing pieces, onesies. Even just for like examples on what to get. You can put like what sizes you want. And then socks, mittens. Mittens are great in the first like month, so they don't scratch their face, because they definitely want to be grabbing things and then they end up scratching their face. I guess mittens are a preference, but they definitely were something that helped him. Another great one is blankets. Put a few cute blankets on there. Blankets are great for like tummy time. If you don't get a playmat, which is another thing that I put on here, a playmat, but you don't need a playmat. You can use blankets. So yeah, put a few cute blankets on there. People like buying baby blankets. Teethers, you could put some teethers on there, some toys for infants, for people to choose from. And then books, if you have some of your favorite like childhood books that you want to get your baby, you can put some books for people to buy. So yeah, that is everything that you could possibly really need on your baby registry. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I really tried not to add like crazy items on here. Again, I'm sure there's some really great baby items out there that may not be on my list, that are on others' lists, but I really just wanted to get down to like the very essential things that you will need for the most part. And even some of these items, like I said, you don't necessarily need. So yeah, I really just wanted to make this video to help you guys. If you're feeling overwhelmed and you really don't know where to start, this is a great way to start. And again, everything will be listed. I'm out of breath. Again, 6 months pregnant. Again, everything will be listed down below. If you miss anything, it will all be down below. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!